Makara ute kere mase itakere arana kara ure tekera na shi si nai turu tokulenda itare tore taishtka. Enaindu urutukera na itara no so urutikera na shugu itike and itele na mokonde ite itare sekarete. Kimai shurundu koretera nasika ita dolorana ikita. Welcome to this light language transmission. I have tried to do light language transmissions for the past 3 days and it wouldn't work. It either didn't record or it didn't record with the background music. There's a message that is not for everyone. I'm trying to gather the information I got just before understanding that I was not recording the session, and I can feel a little bit of pain in my right head, on the side of the head. They want me to tell you about a sheet. I don't know if it's a bed sheet or it's a sheet that we put over ourselves or over a being. I don't know, there's I do have energies of life and death and also a very calm energy. It feels a bit like, I don't know if someone died or if someone had to go or is leaving your life. Something with a bed sheet is coming up again and again, and or someone is, I hear, appreciating the little things. There was something about also living in nature or spending time in nature and attuning or fine-tuning their senses. Someone has lived in the woods or in nature or in the wilderness and has heightened senses. I can also see someone walking with their dog for a long time, every day, and this person is very near to nature, or they can read nature, they can read, I don't know if it's someone that lives in the woods and that people come to see because they're reading something, they're reading plants or they're reading rocks that people bring them. I don't know, it is someone that looks different than normal human beings as we would describe them, because I can see a being that is that holds back a lot, that doesn't want, that lives far away, that doesn't want to have other people mingle with them. And this person lives with animals or is surrounded by animals, and I can also see claws and teeth. and fur. So I don't know if someone lives, I also hear Alaska or something with going north or going into the woods or going into nature or doing something more that is nearer to the frequency of earth somehow. I have a lot of Pleiadian energies here today, also water energies, and everything that is shimmery. I don't know if they're showing me diamonds or they're showing me someone glowing. I'm kuutikiranda kara tarasure tekera iku tekele indaindoro teker aikere ishukuru urndekera inasita lekere intake makuete. Someone has been trying to find out more about themselves, going through the Akasha Chronicles, or Akasha is here significant, and lives, past lives, or past life experiences. Someone can, I hear heightened senses all the time, so someone can now tell or smell if someone will die. Someone can tell if something will happen. Someone can read the air or the elements and know what is ahead, what will happen. And I also see, I can see, is this it's a female energy that is blessing. She lives near the sea or where water and rocks clash. This person is a wise, I don't know if this person is a wise woman. You have connected to her, or you want to connect with her. Kamto udira narasinara tore taindo kurushi kande randai kuranda karanaleya koitera nanda takeresi karaishu kurunda ke etai karinda gale ironoranda karaisi krurundo indaginda igala ore naitegina natai krisi. There's something, I don't know, because I keep on seeing this sheet over someone. And it's a door to a new realm. I don't know. If it is an animal that you need to let go of, this animal will open your senses or will help you. This animal will guide you, even if it's not in physical form anymore. And there's also something like this happening with people or accidents, or I don't know if humanity is starting to, or a part of humanity is starting to get more and more sensitive. And I hear these are the readers. There's a feeling of, you know, feeling very comfortable and cared for and quiet and warm. There's a very comfortable feeling, but at the same time it's a feeling of letting someone or something go and understanding this process. I don't know, someone is understanding a process. there's also coming through that I hear apology, and at the same time I hear autonomy. So maybe someone is finding their autonomy, or I don't know, they somehow connect with earth or with water, because water energies are next to the Pleiadian energies. I don't know, there's something about Atlantis and also about informations coming through, or your senses being activated or getting refined, retuned. I don't know, there's something about with your senses happening. So just before I started the first channeling messages, I had my nose blocked, and I don't know if someone's feeling ill or has a cough or something. I can see someone drinking water from earth that comes from the mountains, that is pure. Immaculate. I can also see splashing water. I don't know, something is falling or splashing on someone. Imka itukura itaranara teresi ka iturushi shunuruta ke itaridela naitakir. I don't know if I've said that before. There's someone who died, who's helping you with going through portals or gates, or opening up to your senses. It's like coming to your senses, or opening your eyes, or getting more. I hear fragile. It's not about being fragile. It's more about having this very fine-tuned senses. Some people will be able to smell death a week, two before. Others will see in the elements what will happen. There's something about predictions coming up, or people being more and more people being fine-tuned, or being able to see or hear or feel or know things in advance. And I hear they are the good ones. It's important to embrace them. They are showing me people, also disabled people, and they're saying not disabled at all. Something about another dimension, or being on another dimension and being very helpful. And even if in a 3D way of living, it doesn't look like something's helpful. There's, I don't know, I can see this sheet, a bed sheet. It looks like a bed sheet, a huge bed sheet being used. Some of you are asked to use their plants in their garden to make tea with it. Needles, plants, I don't know, some of you are working with natural remedies. Someone has been put to rest, or something has been put to rest or stopped, or someone's resting, or finally finding peace. Or it's a good feeling. It's not a feeling of, I don't know, it's more a feeling of release and understanding and clarity. I also hear something about the dark side. I don't know exactly. Imakare inatoro nornere tarasikare ishukure. Water and air energy are coming through a lot. The Pleiades are very near you, or surrounding you, or surrounding someone who's feeling ill or was ill, or the family around this person. Maybe it was an animal, because the spirit animals are very active, or your spirit animals are active, or something with fine-tuning your senses, or your senses are fine-tuned, and the gifts, or your, I don't know, I hear capacity to see things or hear things or know things is heightened, and they don't want you to be scared of it, but look it as a necessary, something necessary. It's your own individual mission. You can't compare. There's something about learning here. I don't know if someone's learning a big lesson, or if you are teaching someone something, or if you are learning through someone who is deceased or is not on the earth plane with their physical body anymore. I'm guru utekear. There's autonomy. I hear, I don't know why my nose is so Kara ndakiri randokoro rondokoro sitaire shikara tokornete klara taikoro. Kerenita indarete randara tarandara sitaire tiku urtikera shumaretera. Kila naina ituru tokorna kara era tarandara sitaire tekera ora shikara urutiki. I can see someone reading books, or reading something from a book. It could also be about how to make your own herbal tea, or remedies, herbal remedies. Someone's working in this healing sector. I hear Kima urotaleira ne resika ishu urutu unage dara natakale irasita intuku. Someone's thoughts are free from darkness, I hear, or you have managed to. I also hear escape, so maybe that's someone who escaped someone else or something and has learned to control their thoughts, or observe and change what needed to be adapted. I also I don't know, I can see humans. This is not a nice picture. I can see humans being used for experiments in and they say you shouldn't be scared of yourself. Like they're showing me this bed sheet being pulled over someone, or someone pulling a bed sheet over them, and this warm feeling, it I don't know, there's a lot of pioneering energy in there, or doing something for the higher good and for humanity. And I hear experiments again. They are some, I don't know, I'm getting the information that we need to accept or integrate the good and the bad inside of us. We can't be just bad or just good, or something like this, or the teachings of earth, or what we are learning on earth is accepting both sides and seeing clearly what those both sides have taught us. I'm ku utiki rana tele rana ro 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 takere shtakere tai tikili. I can feel heartache, a lot of heartache, or a string being pulled too hard. I can also see is this a glass thing? I don't know, it looks a bit like a wand that full of crystals, or a wand made of wood. Wood is also somehow important. Someone is ill. I can feel it in my nose, or having an allergy, or what is called, sorry about that. Amako orte rantai ki ti tain Kutera narate kele ishurante randai kle kai taranara sikai tikara moi ki tarara. There's I don't know if someone is using nettles to make a tea, or you are cutting nettles, or someone's gathering plants or reaping what they've sown. I hear there's something about your abundance getting clearer also, or you're suddenly having an epiphany, or someone is having an epiphany, or understanding something they've done, or there's a lot of trust. I can feel someone that is in pain might have a lot of trust in the divine, or trust in themselves, and this is what will make them achieve their goal and be very successful. So I can see someone being, or I hear the more aligned you are, the better it is, or the more abundant you are, or something like this. And it doesn't matter who or what you look like. It's about being in the flow and doing. I hear a controlled kid. It's like a kid. No, it's like an adult who's still living as a kid with and not being childish. It's more about this energy of the fairy energy, being very happy with little things, and being grateful for little things, and for what was maybe also, and what was painful, and understanding or seeing what was behind it, because there's always a reason for everything. This thing of sharing your wisdom, or sharing your heightened senses, or sharing your premonitions or your dreams or what you are getting for the future is also important. I don't know if someone's having a blog or starting a book, or I don't know, I hear papers, maybe someone's writing for the papers and writing about extraterrestrials or things that are scary for a lot of people still, which should be normal. I hear should be normal, or you think something should be normal. I don't know, the number 23 might be significant, or 32. 17 or 16 also. And someone has, this is beautiful because I can see you're all different, right? And I just pick up different things. I just saw someone being surrounded by those light globes, light balls surrounding them, and it felt like night time. So at night time you might be surrounded by light or light beings. Someone's very controlled with their gesture and also with how they speak. I can see a whale, a very huge whale also, or you have seen an eye of a whale, or you have touched a whale, or you've an experience with a whale or a dolphin or one of those mammals living in the ocean or the sea in general. Or I don't know if your culture is linked with whales or a certain type of whale, because I can see different ones. You or someone here sees clear, or sees with clarity behind every falsehood. The thing is, this is a person who has integrated both inside of them. This is why they can understand what a dark energy is trying to do or trying to present, or what it tries to hide. It's something about accepting death and life. And I also hear Anubis, or goddesses or gods in ancient Egypt times or before, something with gods. And there was also a cat speaking, or some being has come to earth in a cat body, and I hear this being has spread in different cats. It's like, I don't know if it has to do with life and death, or these cats, they have a higher purpose. They are linked to, I don't know, a goddess or a god or Anubis, or something with life and death, or they are helping people that are having near-death experiences, or are at the verge of dying, or something with white or with bed sheets, something with bed sheets, and with covering up, and at the same time uncovering something. I hear uncovering a story also. They say hiding and lying is blocking your chakras because you are not letting it flow. They want you to be in the flow. This is today's urgent message, to stay in the flow or come back to your, I also hear derailed, a train that has derailed. sometimes we come off our soul path and have to find it again. I also hear cross borders, so I don't know, someone's crossing borders. A lot of beings are being, I don't know, saved, or there's something coming. I can see cages opening, so I don't know if someone's freeing animals or freeing themselves of an imprisonment. It could be mental as well. Amaku utira na tai turundo korere tarne shurti kira ratakere lukuret. Your energy is your abundance, something with I don't know. Karantakare ira rara tokoronoro sitairi ranataleke. Karantakare ira tarate ranapokorti. There's a lot of learning in this transmission. I don't know exactly what, but it's a spiritual learning. It's something about gaining clarity and knowing the truth, or standing up, or being the truth, or bringing the truth to others. Your higher mission is you need to share. You know what you have to share. You know what is helpful. And it has to be you. They don't want you to wait for something else to happen, or to have. You should be your own guide and be autonomous. It looks like you have to do this on your own, or start this on your own, and before people gather, or before something can come to light, you have to be the light first. So you have to trust in what you're doing, or keep on trusting. And someone is getting clarity about their finances, and also I get a hint of past lives. Some of you, it's your past lives blocking one of your, you know what it is, if it's your finances, or it's your love life, or it's your family life, or your job life, or and the job, I hear you're getting more and more and more aligned. I can see you being more aligned, or extremely aligned. It's because I can see open chakras. I can see the flow going through these bodies, and the mission, or them lightening up, and their mission becoming clear. And they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. These are, I don't know why I hear higher light workers, because we are all the same, right? But the mission has, they say higher because of the higher frequency you have to embody, and that you accepted coming to Earth. One of those guides is leaving Earth. I see, but it's all in alignment. They are in alignment. The departing, or the leaving Earth, the Earth plane, is not one of sadness. It's about it's more like an opening, or a freeing, or a clearing. It's a clearing for someone else, and this will open up their I also hear gear. I don't know what this means. I'm go ute gararardata koronorotskta aishukurutukuterada. Kela andai dora tagar. The Pleiades keep on saying, keep your dreams real, or keep up the, or trust that your dreams will become reality. Arorornda geraratararasikai tukurushinaratekili. July could be significant, I don't know. You should be sharing, or they want you to keep on sharing your wisdom, or I don't know why I'm touching my face all the time, so maybe someone's not feeling well physically, or something is still not cleared, or maybe you need to clear your nose or your throat or your, I hear bloodstream, so some of you need a clearing of their blood. I don't know if you should be drinking more tea, or with herbal teas. I got this, maybe some teas helping you clear something, or you find, you know, peppermint outside growing in the wild, or nettle tea, or nettle, and you can make tea with it, or a healing tool. I can see a wand being used with crystals, you know, on it, and there's a lot of leaves of trees and of plants boiled together. I don't know, someone's boiling something or making some medicine, or this is someone who knows how to heal animals as well. I don't know if you need space out or away from people, or if you have been hiding too much and you need to get out. It's because they're showing me someone who's living in the wild with animals and nature, and not mingling with other human beings, but having a lot to share with those human beings. So I don't know if it's about their wisdom, or how to heal animals, or how to live in the wild. I can see someone using, you know, a knife to cut some wood, make a fire. My nose is, I don't know why I'm having this runny nose suddenly. You're on the right path. Some of you need to trust themselves more, and trust that their senses are opening up, and what they are getting is real. I also see a transition from living in an illusion, coming out of the illusion and sharing the wisdom. More and more, you might have started something, and through you, people are ready to come out of their illusions, or see clearly, or more clearly. Water is still important to clear your energy bodies. Someone has a lot of different foods in front of them to choose from, where someone is being extremely grateful for all the food and the blessings they have. Someone is blessing their food, or blessing their life, or blessing their clothes, or blessing, maybe you should be blessing more, or be more grateful. Something's running here. I don't know why my nose is so runny. Maybe someone's here, yeah, someone's having a cold or having to rest, and I hear your body is your best friend, so don't look at it as otherwise. They're showing me part of the new world, or the new world we will be living in. And thoughts and feelings will be visible like on a computer, you know, you will just be, because everyone will be so authentic, no one will hide anything. It's a new world of clarity, a new world of being in the flow, or being extremely, I don't know, connected with our own soul purpose. It's not about that we are connected to a whole, but to share with the whole, or to share. There's also, there's an information coming through of us beaming what we know to this collective pool of humanity. And animals do this, nature does this, everyone with a soul does this. So these soul knowledge, or I also see or hear experiments, something about the dark and the light being appreciated and seen, clearly seen for what they are, and being reunited, something about this. And through this reunion of those two polarities, harmony is coming into your life. So it's about liking, not liking, but appreciating the negative or what we don't like. We have to go through this acceptance of what is, or what happened to us, or what we have done. I hear healing is always possible. Healing is always possible. Some of you are very, very connected to their, they have angels around them. I don't know if you speak to angels, or you read feathers or dreams of other people. Someone is very connected to angels. And being in the flow is so important. It's coming up all the time, being in the flow. So you might be in the flow, and this is amazing, because if you're in the flow, you're feeling amazing, you're feeling good, you're feeling warm and protected and safe, which you always are. They say you always are. These are the Arcturians coming through. They're saying you're scared of losing out, even though you are freeing yourself. So I don't know, they keep on showing me this white or this clear bed sheet. Could also be a dark one, I don't know, but it's a bed sheet that is covering a being. Maybe someone's crying, maybe my nose is running because of someone crying, and pain is opening up, something, pain is opening up, or making us accepting more. Someone needs to wash their hands more. I don't know. Maybe it's as protection for yourself, because you might be touching your face a lot, like I do. You're in a phase in which you learn a lot, or you're letting go a lot, or um, maybe you're explaining a lot because you're a teacher, or you're already in your soul mission and sharing your wisdom. And I hear heightened senses again, so someone has heightened senses here. Salt water, or the sea, the presence of the sea, or I don't know if someone needs healing on their physical body, and sunshine and sea water, or sea something with salty water, or maybe it's the wind near the sea that is good for you. Someone needs some healing time, or healing light coat time. I hear in the sun, so laying in the sun might be good for you. Someone's also swapping their, I don't know, their coffee mug or their tea mug, and they're swapping it and changing and drinking more juices, or more freshly squeezed juices, you know, fresh fruit shakes, and others are warming their tea with, or cinnamon might be significant, or you are working with cinnamon, or someone. And I hear abundance, so maybe you are doing abundance spells, or trying to do something with cinnamon and abundance. Maybe the first of the month, there's people using cinnamon. They're blowing cinnamon into, is it on their front door, so the abundance can come to them. They keep on showing me, or they keep on telling me or showing me that it's about integrating those two polarities inside of us. The harmony is made or achieved through accepting both the negative and the positive inside of us, and having clarity, or finding the good behind both. I hear someone's complete. So you're complete when you have these polarities harmonized inside of you. When you're not, and the harmony inside of you is being portrayed or shown in your outside world. Someone, I can see someone swimming, and fish watching them, or they see fish, or they see a bigger fish, or one fish that is not usually where they are, not on the surface, for example, or too big or bigger than others. There's an encounter or something with a presence of it's either a sea animal, but it could be, if you're not swimming, but you are in the woods, it could be an animal from the woods, a wild one. It's a wild animal. And I hear the heads will be covered, or the tops of the mountains will be covered, or something like this. I don't know if it's snowing somewhere, or someone's reading the weather, or someone is really, really good at knowing what weather it will be in the future. There's premonitions. Someone's having dreams or knows things in advance, and it's a gift. It's something you need to share. I also hear it's beautiful. Some of you are listening to light language a lot, and this is opening up. It's not cells, but it looks a bit like receptors or something that is inside of your energy field that is open to capture more, or this being or becoming more sensitive, but in a controlled way. It's not, you don't feel unsafe, you feel very safe, and you trust your mission, or you trust your higher self, you trust your dragon, you trust your what you're getting as messages. And you're being extremely grateful for yourself also, or you're loving yourself, or being you no matter what. They want you to share. So if you have a connection to the Pleiades or the Arcturians, you are supposed to share your wisdom, your knowledge, your story, or how you do things. You are very good at a certain, I don't know what it is, because it's very different for a lot of you, because you're all unique. You have your unique way of healing and helping others that you need to keep on working on. You might adapt a few things, but the main focus is being in the flow and not losing your mission, your goal. Yeah, thank you so much for this transmission, dear ones. Thank you so much for listening to them and constantly working on yourself and trying to be the best and in harmony and aligned, and just being you. I hope you are loving being you, and I hope you're loving yourself as well, and know that you're very precious and very loved and supported, and yes, sending a lot of, they're sending a lot of love and I don't know, comprehension, or they're just there. I don't know if someone's in pain or someone's crying or not feeling very well, and this is just for them to know that they are not alone. They are being held by, I hear futuristic forces. I don't know what this means, but probably your star family is holding you or helping you and guiding you. So life is becoming much more, I don't know, lighter and brighter, and or you have gone through a glow up and it's showing, and yeah, something about a runny nose is also important. Okay, thank you so much. I see you very soon, I hope. I'm really trying to do these transmissions as often as possible. Sometimes they don't have to be, or sometimes I'm not supposed to give out a transmission I filmed, I recorded, so I'm just going with the flow like you do. I love you a lot. Thank you so much for being here. See you very soon.